Important information coming in, viewers. We've now been informed that Prime Minister Modi is likely to address the nation at 8 p.m. today. We will try to get in one of our senior reporters to come in on this and confirm the time, but we've now been told that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be addressing the nation tonight at 8 p.m. Important developments that are taking place. Wing Commander Sudhakaran with us on the broadcast as well. Wing Commander Sudhakaran, in your perspectives, what really will be the tone and tenor of the Prime Minister's address tonight?
Well, he has every right to claim victory. A person like Shahbaz Sharif losing everything, he must be thankful that we spared his pants. He still goes on national TV and claims victory. How shameless can he be? But then I think it is born out of a certain habit, because he lost the election, the army made him win, and then he felt that every defeat can be turned into victory, and that's what he has done with Op Sindoor as well. So if Prime Minister is going to come, probably he is going to rightfully claim that yes, a part of the objective has been achieved. I do understand the compulsions under which this ceasefire must have been agreed to. It must not have been easy for him, but then there are far more compelling things which I think nobody should talk, and we are not talking about it, right? Pakistan has been hit very badly to the extent that I think it requires India's support to recover from that. It is not only Pakistan, there probably is a threat to the world because of what probably could have happened in Pakistan. So I think the Prime Minister is going to tell the country that yes, कि उनको मिट्टी में मिला दिया गया है, और आगे से अगर वो इस तरफ देखेंगे तो उनकी आंखें नोच लेंगे, उनकी जुबान खींच लेंगे, और शायद फिर आगे कुछ बचेगा नहीं. That is probably what the Prime Minister is. He's this 56-inch की छाती that he used to talk about in 2014 and 2019, people made fun of him. When he came to power, he realized what kind of state we were in, because I was serving at that time. 2019, when we were sitting in the ops room post Balakot, our air defense was nothing remotely of what we see today. You know, the kind of decimation that it has done to Pakistan. I feel jealous sometimes at why I did leave. I should have been part of that operations. But then be that as it may be, we have today arrived. So this is also what Modi is going to say, that the great power of India, India has awakened itself. It has done a lot of things right. Calling of the Indus Treaty. That was not easy for the Prime Minister to do, but he did it. And now when the ceasefire has happened, that water is not going to go back to Pakistan. Pakistan will know this tap off, tap on is going to hurt them perennially. They can't now today look at India as an enemy because we will have to give them water. They will die thirsty. Their farmers, their lands will be parched. Their harvests and crops will crave for that drop of water. And if that be the case, then we have to be rest assured that their GDP is going to reel under serious pressure. How much will IMF bail out? Let us see. So, Modi has taken more than one step. We never wanted to, India never believes in bloodshed. For millennia, we never gone into another country and occupied itself. Even in the 1971 war, when we liberated Bangladesh, like most countries would do, they could have made it as the next province of India, like what Trump says. The Canada is the 51st province of the Americans. We didn't do that. When the Americans go to war, they use the philosophy of shock and awe. We did precision targeting. We respected the citizens of an enemy country as our own. That is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So Modi today will stand with his head held high in pride and in confidence, and will call upon India to behave itself, because today we are the real superpowers. It is not a power which is knocking on the door. And last week was when we overtook from the fifth major economy to the fourth. And we are just about 600 billion odd short from Germany, and in no time we will reach there too. Today the stock markets have shown that it has gone more than 3,000 points. India is on its march. And for those who cry that, this ceasefire was kind of a betrayal, let me tell them, our job is to not fight with dogs, not to bark against a dog for, not to give an equal bark to a dog. We have better things to do. Let us not equate ourselves to Pakistan. We certainly don't want a World War II style operation to sickle out with armored pincer movements to encircle and annex Pakistan. Why would India want to add 300 million hostile people, some of whom have been indoctrinated into believing that martyrdom through violence is divine? We don't want to nuke them out of existence. We have a bigger responsibility. There are a lot of people who said, let's split Pakistan into multiple 5 countries. For God's sake, that is not an IKEA furniture wherein you can split them and then you can, have them together. There will be problems with that. We today are finding it difficult to deal with one state, one rogue element called Asif Munir. Imagine we having 5 of them because they fundamentally come with the same jihadi mindset. We need to understand all these things. Our time will come when these people will be fed up of this narrative, fed up of the blood that, flows into their rivers and lakes. They will come back to us. And I tell to the Pakistani brethren that it is only Modi that is there to save them. They need to be protected from the clowns who are sitting in the parliament and that devil who is sitting in Rawalpindi. And if somebody can save them from him, it is only Modi. It is better that the people rebel against the establishment, throw him out, bring in a true Democrat in their system, and then call this bogey out. The army has the country and the army is having the country using Kashmir as an alibi. They care for none. The Kashmiris need to understand this. The people need to understand this. And I call the 0.5 ecosystem of India to better start understanding what has happened to Asif Munir can happen to you. So you better be careful because, times are changing. And on the note that to tell you that India has arrived and my heart swells with pride, and my salute to Air Chief Marshal AP Singh on this commendable victory, and also to the chiefs of the army and the navy. We have done an excellent job. Time for us to look forward and take India to the next level. The next level is to match up to the industrial standards of China, to match to the manufacturing prowess of America, and to be a technology leader and be a Vishwaguru.
Okay, Major General Dhruv Katoj, I want to bring in your perspective as well, sir. What do you think will be the tone and tenor of the Prime Minister's address to the nation tonight?